Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Nail foils. They can be so much fun, but at the same time they can be difficult. And no matter how hard you try, you still just can't get it right. They're so much fun, you just can't get them to work out like you want them. Well, today I'm going to show you how to do a full cover foil nail. These are the products that we're going to be using in the video today. Foil Transfer Gel by Daily Charm and Shiny by E-Nail Couture. Alright, so first thing is first, we need a nail. So you can either apply the nail foil to your own nail or you can use a swatch stick. Much like these you see here. All I did was do a layer or two of some gel polish and just some top coat right over the top and cured it. And now we have a swatch stick. So before we start here, I just want to show you a couple examples of some foil art that I have done in the past. So I have done a lot of foil art, as you can see, and so some of them are, some of them are great. Like this one, I barely picked up the cherries. I think I cut some foil here. So foil is a lot of fun to play with. It's just kind of iffy, you know what I mean? Like it'll kind of work, not really when it wants to, but you kind of also have to have the right products as well. So that's what I have learned as well. For many, many years, probably all of these were done with the glue that comes with the foils that you see online, like on eBay and on Amazon. You'll see a lot of the nail foils that look a lot like this will come with glue. And so those glues are great for a while, but after they age, they start to color, they start to get thick, and they don't work as well. So, excuse my little cut, I recommend just a few steps. So, if you'd like for it to come out maybe looking something like, guys, I make my own swatch sticks. Sometimes you can, of course, buy ones like this, but this was when I didn't have, or when I didn't have, or when I couldn't find these. So these are so old, as you can tell. Like, they're so old, but I like to keep my nail art around because if I want to kind of create that again, that's why I like to keep it around. But if you kind of like a scattered look like this, it depends kind of what look you're going for. A full nail is a little bit more difficult than kind of this scattered look. We'll do both eventually, but today we're just going to go for the full nail. So, a few examples. I was working on some nails yesterday, and these were some foils that I actually got to be full cover for the first time in I don't know how long. This, let's see, this one has a top coat on it. This one not yet. I wanted you to see the difference. This one is very shiny. I'll get a little bit more closer up so you can see. And this one still kind of is shiny, but it's more matte looking. So I'm hoping that you can tell the difference. I don't know if you can see the difference, but the red nail is a lot more shiny than the pink nail. And I'll show you later on in the video what a difference a top coat makes to a foil nail. So I'm just going to leave those right there. And this is the look that we're going to go for today. Guys, I'm so sorry about my little cut. So we have a couple more swatch sticks here that we can play around with. And also I wanted to show you that you can, it doesn't matter your nail size, you can achieve a full nail, a full transfer if you follow these steps. So just follow along with me. Many different ways to do a foil nail, but I'm going to let you know how I do it, okay? So if you want it to look like this, you want to take your swatch stick that you have already have gel in it. Now it's dry to the touch. There's no stickiness at all. All you're going to do is take your foil transfer gel. You don't have to buff it. You don't have to do anything to this nail. If you do that, that's fine. I don't. I find that it works just fine without having to buff it or do anything to the nail. So what you're going to do is you're just going to apply a very thin layer of this transfer gel. And remember, wherever you lay this transfer gel is wherever the foil is going to stick. So make sure you get that cuticle really, really well. Make sure you get the tip, the sides. And on the bottle of the foil transfer gel, it says that you're going to cure it for 30 seconds if you're using an LED and 2 minutes if you're using a UV light. So yesterday I was playing around and I was like, all right, I want to take out my nail foils because it's been quite a while since excuse my little cut here, guys, it's trying to heal, and rather than have a big band-aid in your face. So excuse my little cut. Okay, so this looks cute. I mean, if that's the look that you're going for, right? It's kind of cute. But this was me trying to do a full nail, and this is the only thing that came out, which can be frustrating if you're maybe doing a client or yourself or just practicing and you want a full nail and this is what you get. So this was with, I don't think I was using the foil transfer. I think this was just wet gel, like sticky adhesion layer that I didn't remove from the gel itself, and I tried to do a full nail. That wasn't working. I tried to use this product here, grip gel for foil art and deco layering by She Modern. Still can't figure this product out. If you know more about this product, let me know. I cured it for 60 seconds. Maybe I'm not curing it long enough, so let me know. Do I have to cure maybe for 2 minutes for it to work? I'm not sure, but I have to play more with this. So I'm not downing this product. I just need to figure out how to use it. But this can be another product to use. Also, the glue from She Modern is good too to use on this as well. If you have that, just put a layer, let it dry, and then you can use it that way. I haven't tried to do a full nail with the glue yet. What I have been using and what I figured out yesterday is that this is the magic right here. This is the key. Maybe not necessarily Daily Charm, but if you can find a foil transfer gel, I think would be the best bet. So since I'm using an LED light today, we're going to cure for 30 seconds. Now, you can choose whatever foil you'd like. They have colors, they have holographics. There's so many different types. There's characters. Let's just show you a few examples. There are so many different types of foils, as you can see. I think I'm going to try to look for some more, but there's so many different kinds, guys. So do your best and look for foils because they're a lot of fun. I have a few here, and maybe we'll do a blue. Do a little blue nail. So as my nail is curing, I kind of like to cut up my pieces of foil. So since we're just doing one nail, we're going to take the nail foil. I have a nice sharp pair of scissors here. We are going to, I'm just trying to get the foil out. You just take your foil out. A lot of people store their foils differently. I was thinking of rolling them up and just putting them in an organizer, but I feel like they tend to scrape up a little bit more. They get scratched up, and it doesn't look very well when you apply them to the nail. So I'm just going to take a piece here. You don't need very much because the nail is small. Well, depending on the nail size, of course. You would need a bigger piece for a longer nail. So now we're going to take the swatch stick out of the light and move this out of the way. You're going to take, this piece is a little big, but that's okay. You can use it a couple more times. And the nail foil itself has designs on it, so depending on what foil or what design, excuse me, you want on your nail, like that's where you would put it. So it doesn't really matter to me. This is just practice, but you want to make sure that you get it over the entire nail. So place it down. This is what I do. You can use your finger. It's a great tool, probably the best tool, or you can maybe use a silicone tool like this. Mine is double-sided, but different ends. So this end I like to go around the cuticle with. And a lot of people I see, you know, do a really hard pushing motion. Take your time with this. You can already see right in the corner that it's already lifting up. So take your time with this. I see that, or I notice that nail foil is kind of delicate, so you need to be delicate with it, right? So I like to turn over my tool. I kind of push to the sides. I work on the middle first, right? And then I'll push to the sides. You want to try to avoid creasing. That's a big thing. Try to avoid creasing, because then you will see a crease in your nail. And it's okay if some pieces are missing, because you can go back, because I can already tell right here I didn't get all the way down to the end, but that's okay, because that's perfect, and I'm going to show you exactly how to fix that. So just keep going. You want to make sure that you get your free edge, push that down, and just kind of take your time. I mean, you want to be quick if you're doing a client, but for practice, I kind of like to just take my time and just do it nicely, not really jabbing at the nail. I see a lot of people kind of, you know, do that kind of thing, and that's not, if anything, that'll kind of mess up the foil. Remember, it's really delicate. So just take your time, just really delicately kind of smooth the foil onto the nail. Now, the next thing I do is I kind of slowly pick up the nail. And can you see in the corner there? It's not all the way transferred, so go ahead and lay that back down. And I like to go back with my finger, because sometimes the silicone tool might not be able to kind of get everything. So that's why you take your finger and you kind of smooth. That's why I said your finger is the best tool. And you just go back and you smooth it over the nail. And that's okay if it's not perfect. I kind of got close to the edge there. Most of the time you want to kind of not get so close to the edge. So then I go back and I check. And that's better. But later we'll go back and fix the rest of it. So you can see here that that wasn't transferring. So you go back and smooth that out. You go ahead and just slowly, you kind of want to lift the nail foil. Sometimes it's, you know, guys, a little stubborn, but that's why it's so forgiving, because you can go back and fix it. So I'm just going to pull it off and just show you what we have so far. So that looks good so far, and I'm just going to show you, if you look at the nail foil, it has completely removed itself off each other. You can see off of the foil paper, there's a blank space. That means that you had a full transfer. Now, there's a couple places here that didn't transfer so well, right? So then you want to go back. If you like, you can add another layer of transfer gel. Before I do that, I kind of like to go with a spot on my nail foil that I haven't used yet, and just go back and lay over the pieces that you missed, right? So we're just going to go back and see if that works. If not, try it again. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. You can just go back and add another layer of transfer gel. So that's what I'm going to do. I kind of like that this didn't fully transfer for us, so we can see how to fix this. So you're not going to like that, right? So you know what? Let me get close to the camera so you can see exactly what's going on here. So you can see that it transferred here, but it didn't fully transfer. And that's okay, because I'm going to show you how to fix that. So take another kind of layer, right, of your transfer gel. Just make sure you get that edge where you missed. I'm going to make sure that I get towards the cuticle, free edge, and down the side. I may have missed the side. Maybe that's why I didn't transfer. But that's why I said you want to make sure that you get this transfer gel everywhere you want the foil to stick. Now, if we weren't doing a full nail, we could maybe do half of the nail, diagonal. You can do little polka dots. And so the nail foil is only going to stick where you add the transfer foil to, or the transfer gel to. Sorry. So we're going to cure this again for 30 seconds. All right, so we are cured for 30 seconds. We are going to take our foil again and lay over the spot that we missed. There we go. And this time I'm not going to use the silicone tool, and I'm just going to use my finger. Okay. And there you go. So it's easy to be fixed. So we're going to fix up by the cuticle. Really, really easy to fix. Right? That's all you got to do. There we go. Add your top coat of choice. Thank you all for always watching, commenting, sharing your love. I appreciate you so very much. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and like below. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.